Hello everyone! It's so good to have you back again, and today I'm finally back with some more football videos, and I hope you all are well, and I hope you enjoy all this content, and I'm going to try to cover as much Premier League matches as possible to preview, and the first match I'm going to preview before the Premier League is upon us this Saturday is Leicester City versus Manchester United, and there's nothing that can get better in it. So starting with the preview and looking at Leicester City. So Leicester City right now, they sit 13th in the Premier League. You heard it right, 13th. So Leicester, they started with the victory against Wolves 1-0. They lost to West Ham 4-1. They beat Norwich City 1-2. They lost to Manchester City 0-1. In the Europa League, it's been a disappointing start for them. They drew against Napoli 2-2. They lost to League Warsaw 1-0. They lost to Brighton 2-1. They've also drawn to Burnley 2-2 and they've drawn to Crystal Palace, with the highest scorer for them being Vardy. While on the other hand, their opponent is Manchester United. They have also done well, but not as we expect from them. So they are right now 4th in the Premier League. They started with 4 victories, 2 draws, 1 loss. They started with victory 5-1 against Leeds. They then drew against Southampton 1-1 and won against Wolves in a very disappointing performance, but they got the job done. Then the Cristiano Ronaldo homecoming and they won 4-1 against Newcastle United. After that, they beat West Ham in a good display and a bit of referee controversy, but they got the job done by a late Lingard strike. But then they lost to Aston Villa, and then they ended that with a draw against Everton. And in the Champions League, it's been a disappointing start with a loss to Young Boys, but they bounced back with a victory against Villarreal. So this was the result of the two sides, and this only shows you how disappointing Leicester have been this season. So moving on to the likely lineup that we can see from both the sides in this picture. For Manchester United, they are very, very injury ravaged right now. They have no Maguire available, they have no Varane available, and therefore they will have to go with Lindelof by at the left Shaw, at the right Wan-Bissaka, and the keeper David De Gea. So because the defense being already this season conceding goals, and with no Maguire and Varane, I think they will go with the 2 DMs of McTominay and Fred. And then going at the left side, Pogba, right side Greenwood, in the shadow striker role or a midfield role Bruno, and then the forward Cristiano Ronaldo. And Fred has had a very disappointing season so far, so he has to step it up for United if they want their midfield issues to be sorted. While Leicester, on the other hand, Evans might be returning back, but we don't know how close will he be to the return. Iheanacho is also there, but at the moment it doesn't start this season over Vardy. Then Fofana, we know, is a long-term absentee, so they will go with the Soyuncu Westergaard defense with the left side of Bertrand, right side of Castagni, and the goalkeeper Michael. Then they'll go with Yuri Tielemans and Ndidi in the middle, and then to provide a bit of defensive protection to the defense and also a very experienced player, they'll go with Albrighton at the right, Harvey Barnes at the left, Maddison in the middle, and Vardy up front. So moving on after the likely lineup, moving on to the last some fixtures between the two sides. So in the last 4 fixtures, United have had a better off Leicester, but not too much. In the 1920 season, United beat them 1-0 at Old Trafford, and they also beat them 2-0 at King Power, a match where United were at 63 points and Leicester were at 62, and a loss for United would have meant they would not have played Champions League last year. So, in that regards, United really pipped Leicester that season. But last season, Leicester got a 2-2 draw at home, and they beat B Team United 1-2 at Old Trafford. And also they beat them in the FA Cup. So these were the result of last some meetings between these sides. Moving on to the prediction part, and on one hand, can we see Leicester rekindle some of the old form? Or are they just going to go down this season the way they're struggling right now, 13th in the Premier League, and they're going to be a bit of disappointing package? While United, on the other hand, they've done well in terms of point tally. They're only 2 points behind Chelsea, but they have a hard fixture list coming on, and they are title contenders this season, and they have to lay a marker. Now, will this match be a laying of a marker, or will this match be showing that they can't win the title? So it's an important match for both sides at King Power Stadium. For Leicester, it's important to find their form. For United, it's important to lay a marker, and there's nothing better in these 7 fixtures than a draw. Leicester are not an easy side to beat at their home. They will be confident. United have no Maguire, no Varane, and therefore Leicester attackers like Barnes, Maddison, Vardy, they can take advantage. But on the other hand, Leicester have conceded 12 goals this season. They also have no Evans, no Fofana, and players like Ronaldo, Bruno, they cannot be stopped. So it's going to be a 1-1 draw in my regards, and in the end, it will be a decent result for Leicester a bit, but also for United, it's not a worst result to come with 1 point from Leicester City. So this was a preview. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.